Hey guys, this is MadScore1 and 2 from the Perfect Pokemon YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a showdown live with you guys. I'm just going to be doing some UU. This is the team I will be using. I'm going to quickly show you through that team before we actually start laddering. So this is the Aerodactyl set. Quite standard. I'm not sure what the EVs outpace, but 36 gives me a little bulk at least. Defog, Roost, Aerolase, Stone Edge. We've got a Slowking here. Assault Buster. I haven't got Dragon Tail because I don't have any houses on this team, so Detail would be kind of useless. Then we got a Wish Protect Florges, mainly more of a Cleric. Setup DD for Alligator, a Rocky Helmet Chestnut, and a Choice Banded Ento. Quite standard sets. Hopefully in the future I might be able to have some more complex. I am going to move these EVs so I don't take more damage from Stealth Rock though. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a match. Hopefully we'll follow on quite quickly. Yeah, here we go. This guy's team is a Beedrill, Swampert, Chandelure, Fortress, Florges, and Heliolisk. Okay, his lead, he's probably going to lead with either the Heliolisk, Beedrill, or Fortress. Entei would be a decent lead, but it's going to take quite a bit from... It might take quite a bit from Beedrill if it's got Poison Jab. Healers can probably do a chunk to me with either Hyper Voice or T-Bolt, especially I don't have that much special defense. I'm going to leave with the Entei either way. He's going to leave with the Swamp, but that is bad for me. I do have Chestnut, which kind of was this thing, but I do fear the Ice Beam. That is an issue. I kind of have to switch directly into it though, just in case he goes for Waterfall, take that Rocky Helmet damage, that'd be nice. Let's put the timer on Sky. He does go for the Ice Punch, it doesn't do that much though. He does take the Rocky Helmet damage. He is probably going to switch to the Chandelure here. I am actually going to switch back into the Entei. Probably go for a Stone Edge, I guess. After that, he's going to switch into the Fortress. That's good for me. I'm going to predict that he'll switch to the Chandelure and click Stone Edge. Yeah, that did work out for me. He does have a Focus Sash, but I'm going to stay in and click it again. I do outspeed him because he isn't Scarf. Should be able to get this KO. Might switch to the Swampert or the Fortress. No, he does stay in, get hit. The crit didn't matter. He was on 1 HP. So that's good. That was a big threat to the my Chestnut, so this should be a lot better for later on. He's going to go to a Swampert. I'm actually going to switch. This isn't Mega, I know that because he has Beedrill. I am going to switch into Florges because it seems like a safe switch, really. Wow, that Earthquake actually did a lot. Is that Banded? That might be Banded. I'm going to get up a cal quickly because that did a lot, to be honest. If he is, I can easily switch out into my Aerodactyl. If it isn't, then we're in a bad position, really. Yeah, that's definitely Choice Band, I believe. Yeah, that did 76%. That's definitely. Switch straight into the Aerodactyl. What is he going to do? Switch directly into the Beedrill. Fair enough, that's good with me. I do outpace him, so Aerolase is going to do a lot to him. He has decided to stay in. I'll probably go for Protect. Yeah, I do still outspeed him though. I think he was there just trying to get the speed boost before he direct switches. Probably into the Fortress. He could switch to the Heliolisk. Aerolase is still my best play, and it does take out the Mega Beedrill. That is a huge threat to my Chestnut, which will be pretty good for later on. I can easily bring in Chestnut after something dies and then Synthesis on an Ice Punch. That'd be fine. He does go into the Heliolisk. I am going to have to switch. I do have a lot of things weak to Heliolisk. Florges is my only best switch. I'm going to have to sack Florges at some point. He's going to T-Wave me, which is an issue. I'm going to get a Wish off here. If he goes into... Oh, I do get off the Wish. That's good. I could switch. Do I need this Florges for anything? I can Moonblast things, but that's not really worth anything, really. He could probably predict the switch. I'm just going to go for a Protect, actually, because if I do switch, he can go for a T-wave. I don't really want anything to be paralyzed, to be honest. And then the only thing that doesn't mind it, things like Slow King, that just can't switch in on an Heliolisk. I'm not going to be able to get the Protect off. Unfortunately, he does get a high roll. That's that's quite bad, actually. I do... Okay, that puts me in a bad situation. I'm going to have to switch straight into my Entei and go for a Sacred Fire. Try and get it low enough where Aerodactyl can take it out. But yeah, that put me in a bad position there. I am going to miss the Sacred Fire as well as he T-waves me. And I've lost my Aromatherapy user. This is not good. That was a 5% chance. Hopefully I can get a burn here. That'd be good. No, no burn. I'm going to have to sack Slow King because Slow King is literally going to do nothing this game. He's going to go for Hammer Arm. That did nothing. Does Dry Skin... Let me check this Heliolisk. Dry Skin, yeah, okay. Side Shock is my best play. Yeah, I'm right. He's going to switch into the Heliolisk. I go for a Side Shot. That does 64%. That did a lot. He's probably going to go for a T-Ball. I don't know if that takes me out with... It doesn't take me out with the Sloth, but he does get a crit as well. This guy, he's got a crit. He got the high roll on the T-Wave. Missed the Sacred Fire. I got the Para. This is not going well. I am going to get the Regenerator as I switch out. So I could switch directly into Feraligatr and try and set up, because that Swampert can't really do much to me. An Earthquake could do a lot, but even... I don't think it'll Oko me. I could switch to the Aerodactyl, that is another play I could make. A switch to Entei would be fine as well. I think that's actually my better play, and I can just click Flare Blitz and something should die. Swampert dies definitely. Florges will take a lot. Fortress will go down to Sturdy, I believe. So yeah, we're definitely in a good position here. Does he go for the Wish? That's the way. He just go for Moonblast. Okay, that's definitely good for me as I get a Flare Blitz off. As long as I don't get paralyzed, everything should take a lot of damage here. Is he going to switch? He is going for the Wish, and that Flare Blitz does... that does a lot of damage. 100%. Completely taken out. I could go for Flare Blitz. I do have Soaking to deal with the Fortress, so Flare Blitz is my best play here. He's probably going to go for... He goes for Earthquake, which means I can just go straight into Aerodactyl and click Stone Edge, really. Actually, Aerial Ace is probably my... I got another Avoid. That's annoying. I think Fortress is easily my better play, though. He's going to go for Gyro Ball, which is good. I can DD up here, because that Swampert cannot take me out a plus with Ban, I don't believe. He's going to go for Gyro Ball again. It gets another crit. I'm going to go for another Dragon Dance. And now... Okay, that's an issue. I should have thought about that. But this Fortress should take about 64%. Wow, that did a lot less than I thought, but that should be fine. I believe Soaking comes in and basically clicks Scald, and he goes... I think he goes down to a Scald. I have to check this because I don't want to click Fire Blast if I don't have to. I am running 252 Modest, so Scald just 30 to 36%. I have to click Fire Blast, which he does switch, which is an issue. Sigh. Okay, I have to click Scald here. He's going to take me down to an Earthquake, which means I can bring in Chestnut at this point. Chestnut kind of walls him. That's good. Yeah, I have to go directly into this. And I have to go for a Synthesis, really. Does this work? Yeah. He just switched to Fortress. I think he has to go for Gyro Ball at this point. There's nothing else he can really do. I can click Drain Punch, and as long as he is at low enough health... Ah, he does go for Stealth Rock. Okay. So after Synthesis up here, should be able... As long as I'm back to full before the Swampert comes back in, I should be fine. I can go for Wood Hammer, and that should be game. He's going to go for another Gyro Ball. I am immune to Gyro Ball, fortunately. I could click Drain Punch. Probably my best play here. He is going to go for another Jarble. He has to. I can Synthesis, Drain Punch, and then Wood Hammer the Swampert, and I should be able to win the game from that point. As long as Ice Punch doesn't freeze me. That'll be a problem if he does. That's the question, really. I mean, Wood Hammer's guaranteed. Oh, I do outspeed him. He goes down. That is GG. Close game. He actually got quite a bit of axe, but didn't matter in the end. Probably going to do 2 or 3 matches depending on the length of these lives. Going to get another match here. This guy has probably a Mega Blastoise. I think that's his only. Yeah, that's his only Mega on the team. Goodra, Infinite, Mienshao, Fortress, and Espeon. Okay, he's probably going to lead with the Infinite, Fortress, or Espeon. He could lead with the Espeon. I don't know. I'm predicting Infinite and Mienshao try and get a U-turn off, which means Aerodactyl's probably my best lead. He could predict this though, and lead with Blastoise. I think my bet... Oh. Chestnut would be a pretty safe lead, unless it is with Infinite. But then it's a question if he leads with Fortress, then I'm an issue. Actually, I'm just going to lead with the Aerodactyl, it's fine. It does work out for me. He's probably Sash lead, I'm guessing. But I will be able to just click Aerial Ace here. He's going to go for Fake Out. It is going to do a decent amount, but he will go down to this Aerial Ace unless he switches out, which he probably will. If he goes to Goodra, oh, he doesn't go to Goodra. He could have been Gooey. He could be Sapsipper. He's probably Sapsipper, switching on Chestnut to Woodhammer if I decide to go for that. Fortress does come in. Probably going to go for a Jarble, which means Chestnut. He could go for, yeah, he does get up his rocks, which is fine. Anyway, Chestnut pretty much walls this thing out. He's probably going to go to the Infinite. Drain Punch is pretty safe play unless he's Rocky. He's not Rocky. He does go for Volt Switch, probably going to go into the Infinite. Or Espeon. Espeon's a good play, he gets to go for the Psychic. At least then he wouldn't get tricked out by Rocky. He just goes to the Goodra though, so he's probably Fire Blast. I'm going to go for Spike Shield just to scout for Fire Blast. He probably is special. He could be physical, I guess. I doubt it. What does he have? Is it Coil or Curse this thing gets? I'm not sure how he could boost his attack. He definitely has a way. Let's go for the Fire Punch. Okay, does take 12% from the Spike Shield. I could go for Wood Hammer, but he might be Gooey. No, sorry, Sapsipper, but that's the question. I'm going to go for Drain Punch. This isn't going to do... He gets a crit, okay. So what ability are you? We still don't know. Spike Shield seems like a pretty safe play, unless he wants to switch. I think that'll be fine, really. I mean, he can go to the Infinite, but then I can go for Spike Shield again, because this one won't activate. Depends what he wants to do here. If it goes to the Espeon, then we're in a bit of an issue, but I can just switch directly into the Slowking. If he has a dual screen set, then that's an issue, but hopefully not. Just go for the Fire Punch, takes another 12% there, that's nice. Oh, he is actually going to forfeit. I win the match, GG. He's even left, but oh no, it's still GG. Another match. Wow, okay. Blissey, Cloyster, Haxorus, Darm, Feraligatr, and an Absol. Okay. What's he going to leave? He could leave with the Darm. The issue is Cloyster, really. I don't want that thing setting up. I can get Sacred Fire off on it, I guess. Or Stone Edge. That's... Aerodactyl's easily my best lead. He's going to lead with the Cloyster. I don't want to take a risk with this thing. I would rather sack Aerodactyl off and let him not get up a Shell Smash. He's going for a... Oh, this is a Toxic Spike lead set. Okay. Aerial Ace should take him out of this range, I think. I am at offensive. This is against a Cloyster. That Stone Edge did a lot. Does Aerial Ace take him out? 35% should be able to. Yes, it does. He's going to get some Toxic Spikes up. That should be okay. I do have Defog on this Aerodactyl. He's probably going to switch to the Feraligatr right now. I don't mind that too much. I can get off a Stone Edge this turn, and that'll do a lot, then I outspeed him the next turn and get up another Stone Edge. I do miss the first one, unfortunately. That's annoying. More hacks. Just more hacks, whatever. I can switch to the Chestnut after this, which should scare him out, I hope. And I should be able to just click Drain Punch on whenever he wants to switch in, probably the Dharm, and then save Chestnut for later, getting our own therapy off with Florges, because Toxic's going to be annoying. I don't have a poison switching, so I can't get rid of the Toxic Spikes, but it should be okay. I'm going to put a timer on this guy. This guy's taking ages. I am 430 speed, so I do outspeed him. He's going to get up to 420 if he's max, so Stone Edge will do, I'm hoping, for about 50% really. As long as Chestnut basically walls him out afterwards, I'm good. I'm forced to click Woodhammer on him, pretty much. But if I lose my Chestnut and his Feraligatr goes down, I don't mind. I'm probably going to have to sack 2 things for this thing, just to take out Feraligatr, but I don't mind that. I think that's a Mega Absol, probably a Mega Absol in the back. Haxorus could be an issue potentially, but if he locks himself into Outrage, Florges is a fine switch, then I can get him and run the therapy off. Depends what this Feraligatr wants to do. Depends if he actually wants to make a play. Blissey, how do I counter Blissey? Feraligatr steps up on it, Entei, Banded Entei destroys it completely. Chestnut does a lot with Drain Punch, probably doesn't take it out, but does a lot. Slowking's Psyshock probably does a good 40-50%, I'd assume. I do have things for that if this Aerodactyl will go down probably at the end of this turn. I do have a lack of special offense on this team, really. I've got Florges, which can Moonblast, which really doesn't do much apart from support purposes, and I've got Slowking AV, but then everything else is basically fully physical. This guy's taken a long time. Now, stalling out the battle timer. I don't want this to end with 2 forfeits, that's the problem. I'll probably get another match if this guy doesn't come back. What are my other plans? Yeah, if the Feraligator's in right now, what am I on about? If the Dominant Scarf, then if I get a prediction correct, then I can go to Feraligatr, and that should be fine, because I can set up on it and well, as long as this Feraligatr takes a lot, then Crunch at +1 should take it out at about 50%. Absol can't outspeed me at +1. I don't think Haxorus can outspeed me at +1. I'm not sure about that. Blissey will die to a Waterfall quite easily. This guy, 20 seconds left, 10 seconds left. I know, yeah, he's probably not coming back. Is this GG? This is going to be GG. That was unfortunate. That's 3-0 with this team off 2 forfeits. Yeah, I'm going to get another match, then we're probably going to end this live for now. I do like the team. I don't know what I'd get rid of though if I was going to get some more special power. Anyway, this guy's team: Blastoise, Goodra, Honchkrow, Tentacruel, Krook, and Dublaze. We're probably looking at a Mega Blastoise there. Tentacruel could be an issue, but Psyshock on the Slowking should deal quite a bit. If I burn it, that could be good on a switch. Who am I going to lead with? What's going to be his lead? That's the question. He could lead with Tentacruel, but I doubt that. Blastoise, Goodra, or Krook are probably his best leads. Krook could be a Stealth Rock set, I guess. I guess Slowking is probably my best lead at this point. He's going to lead with Blade, which is good for me. I get a Fire Blast off. Pretty sure Blade has like 45 special defense, 49 special defense. This is going to do a lot if he decides to stay in. He could go for a Shadow Ball. Do I outspeed? I do outspeed. The Fire Blast does not take him out. He gets to +2, but Scald will be able to take him out. Shadow Sneak will do quite a bit. I can risk losing the Slowking for that because I can get regenerated back later. Oh, he gets a... Of course he gets a crit. Sigh. That puts me in a really bad position now. I can go into Chestnut. That's really the only switch I have. What does he want to go for? I'm going to go for the wood hammer in case he wants to set up again, and then probably go for a spike shield on the next turn. He's going for Sacred Sword, that will take him out. It would be annoying. I did want my Slow King for this game, kind of, because the Shadow Sneak wouldn't have taken me out, that's the problem. Whatever though. He's got 2 Water types in the bet. Chestnut's going to be pretty useful. I would have liked Slow King for Tentacle then, now I've hardly got anything for that. This is a problem. I have to hope Stone Edge is a decent amount, but then I'm probably going to sack Aerodactyl just for that. I guess, as long as it's not an Acid Spray set, Feraligatr can set up on a few things on his team, really. Probably the Goodra. He's going to go into the Hunchcrow here. Probably wants to go for an SD. Aerodactyl seems like a fine switch, but he could direct switch into one of grass types. I could go for Spiky Shield. That's the point. Spike Shield's probably my best play. It's going to go for Brave Bird. That's good with me. Take 12% for the Spike Shield. Now I know what he's doing. Okay. Do I want to Synthesis though? That's the question. I'm probably going to Synthesis. He's probably going to switch into... He doesn't switch. Okay. That's a problem. I really thought he'd switch to one of the Water types predicting my Aerodactyl switch in, but nevertheless he did not do that. Stone Edge can do a lot. Does Aerial Ace take him out? I don't want to risk it. I have to go for Stone Edge. We'll be able to take him out. 4-4. I think we're in a bad position now. We've lost our check to Blastoise, really. I mean, Florges can take a hit, but maybe Feraligatr can, but eh. Okay, he's going to bring in the Goodra, probably going for a Water type move. I think this thing gets Muddy Water, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm just going to straight switch to Florges to see what's going to do. Fire Punch. I'm seeing a lot of Fire Punch Goodras. We'll be able to get a Wish off on the incoming Tentacruel. I've got a few options from there. I could switch to Feraligatr and set up on the Tentacruel, but I don't know how well that would work out. I might be able to get 2 up on him unless he's Acid Spray. If it goes out into the Goodra again, that could be bad if he's gooey, but Ice Punch probably takes him out, so that's not too bad. Depends when he makes a play, really. What else do I have for this Krook? Feraligatr setting up is my way. I'm actually going to win. It's the only way I can win at this point. If it does go down, I don't know if Krook can outspeed a +1 if he's Scarfed. He does look like a Scarf set from this point. I'm just straight switch to Feraligatr and try and set up. That's the only way I can win. If it does poison me, then I'm going to have to get an Aromatherapy off. If it does Sludge Bomb crit me, that's a problem, and I'm going to go back to full. So I can probably DD up here. I hope I can. Depends if he wants to switch, really. He could switch to the Crocodile if... I don't know. He might fear the Earthquake and switch to Blastoise. That would be... Oh, he does forfeit. Okay, we've had 3 forfeits and 1 actual win, but we're already 23 minutes in. I'm going to end this here. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a thumbs up. Like the video if you enjoyed it. I'll be doing more of these later on. Probably going to get some more Sacred Gold out next week. Sorry I haven't been up to date with that, but yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys next time.